Hey, what's up, y'all? It's popping. It's T. Boss reacts to this video by Lovely T TV. It's titled Khloe Kardashian says she feels less connected to son due to surrogacy process. Excuse my voice, by the way. I'm day 3 into my vacation and I have been screaming constantly. So I'm definitely losing my voice. I'm sounding a mess. I'll be putting up a vlog very soon on my OnlyFans, and you'll see why I've been screaming. Pause. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with Khloe in this surrogacy situation. I feel like this is in her head, to be honest, before I even watch the video and even hear what she has to say, because it makes no sense. There are women who give birth to their own children and they still don't feel connected to them. There are women who give birth and throw their kids in fucking trash cans and fucking murder them and all type of wild shit. So I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that you did not give birth to this child. Maybe you don't feel as connected because your man is out here slanging peen to everybody and, you know, you're projecting. Maybe that. Anyway, but we're going to see what's happening. Let's watch.
And talk about Khloe. And this situation really hit home to me because when I tried to have this conversation a few years ago, I was attacked and drugged. So we're going to listen to what Khloe is going through. On the show, she's talking about the whole surrogate situation and how she's scared that she may not have a strong of connection with her new baby. I don't even know the new baby name, to be honest with you. All I know is True. I don't know this one's name is Talcum or I don't know. I know it starts with T. And how she feels strange that somebody else carried this baby. So we're going to watch it. Because again, when I had this conversation a few years ago, I got drugged. And now it's, you know, now it's a mainstream conversation. Now that the Kardashians are having the conversation, now it's, oh. When I had it all, I got cussed out for even questioning surrogacy. I was crazy. I had 2 kids. I had no business being in the discussion.
I wonder what she said.
What did Teacup, if y'all remember that? They drugged the hell out of me when I did that surrogacy live stream. And I was just asking honest questions, you know, because, you know, shit, I want another baby. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have one though, because you know what I'm saying, I've been through a lot of shit right now. You know, I'm shaking and moving. I got a lot of stuff to, you know, got time to sit here big and pray. I done lost 20 pounds. I don't want to gain 60 having a child.
That part.
Anyways, let me start the video. We're gonna watch Khloe, Coco.
Surrogate process. Kim knows it's really hard for me.
What was that?
She had a really hard time accepting the whole process.
Got it.
To mine, it's really the worst thing.
I do think that there is a difference. When the baby is in your belly, the baby actually feels your real heart. Think about it. It like touches your organ. Like there's no one else on this planet that will feel you from the inside like that, like your heart. You know.
I got so many good times.
And people can connect in different ways. People could not connect.
Do you feel less connected?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a minute.
Yeah, people say that.
I mean, listen,
but Kim
the other was
said
10 months of
hers was
walking around.
like easy. This is not easy.
I definitely buried my head in the sand during that pregnancy, that I didn't digest what was happening. And so I think when I went to the hospital, I really think that was the first time that really registered. It has nothing to do with the baby. It's just, you're like, okay, we're having a baby and this is my son and I'm taking him home with me. I definitely was in a state of shock, I think, from my entire experience in general. I felt really guilty that like this woman just had my baby and I take the baby and then I go to another room and you're sort of separated. Like, I felt it's such a transactional experience because it's not about him. I wish someone was honest about surrogacy and the difference of it, but it doesn't mean it's bad or good. It's still great.
All right, let me come on the screen here. So y'all heard what Miss Khloe had to say. So let me say this. Like I said, I tried to have this conversation almost, I think, 3, maybe 4 years ago. Put a teacup if y'all remember when I did the live stream about the surrogacy. Put a teacup if y'all remember. And I wasn't trying to come from like a hurtful place. There was a lot of hurt feelings. People was emailing me, going off on me. But I had like real questions because, again, you know, I get the whole freezing your eggs but first, let me say this. I'm really happy that somebody with a way bigger platform than me, who has, gone through this whole surrogacy journey, is being honest and asking real honest questions. Because those were the questions that I had. And I was attacked. Because in the history of man, you've never, ever been able to take your egg or a fertilized egg and put it in your homegirl's uterus. Or whoever's uterus, right?
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there because I want to give my opinions about the situation. Firstly, I don't even want to come for Khloe too heavy, actually, because I don't feel like she even explicitly stated that she's having a hard time connecting with her son. I think she just shared that the whole process seems transactional and it seems maybe unnatural for her, especially because she, had her first child herself. So it's like, oh, now I just show up to the hospital and you just hand me the baby and then that you just deliver it out your vagina and now I just walk away with him. Like, oh, I kind of understand what she's saying. Obviously, I've never had a child, so I don't relate or anything, but just, hearing her describe it, it's like, okay, that makes sense. So I understand it as far as that makes sense. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a surrogate, and I don't understand why people have, such strong opinions about what another woman should or shouldn't be doing with their child that they're choosing to have, whether it's through their own body or through another woman's body. Like, that's their decision. So maybe that's why she got dragged to where we're just like, why you even worried about it? If that's what people want to do, that's what the fuck they want to do. Like, why do you have a negative opinion about it? I don't know what she said exactly. I could have finished the video, but I'd rather just give my own opinion. But so maybe that's why, people were feel some type of way about that. Because I feel like that as well. It's just like, why does anyone care if that's how someone wants to have a baby is through a surrogate? That's a personal decision. Because if I ever have children, it would have to either be through adoption or surrogacy, because I am not going through that process. I fucking refuse. It sounds like a nightmare, and I have witnessed very traumatic experiences that mothers have had giving birth, and I don't want to chance that. I don't. So I don't fucking want to. I'm good. I just watched a video about this couple on YouTube where the wife, she had to have her baby naturally because she got to the hospital too late. And the couple is, the guy, his name is Tim Delaghetto, or it used to be, now it's Tim Chantarangsu, something like that. And they told their story about, her birth, and she literally wanted an epidural, but she got to the hospital and they was like, your baby about to come, so, we don't have time to give you an epidural. Open up, start pushing, bitch. And it's like, what? Like, I would fucking die. And she talked about how traumatic of an experience that was. And, my sister has had, some traumatic experiences with having her 3 kids. And it's like, obviously, everybody's situation is different, but I just personally don't want to put my body through that. And that's my fucking personal decision. So if I ever wanted to have a child, it would be through a fucking surrogate. And, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want. And Kim's point about, oh, well, it's different when the baby, they feel your heartbeat. And that don't mean shit. There are so many broken relationships between mothers and their kids. It's not even funny. It has nothing to do with them carrying it or having someone else carry it. That literally has nothing to do with anything. If your baby comes and you love them, that's all that matters. It's not like, oh, the chances are higher that you're gonna love them if you actually birth them. Fucking cap. People killing their kids every fucking day that they just birthed. People molesting their kids, fucking selling them off to people, to sex trafficking, all type of shit, hating them, all type of shit, and they birthed them. They felt their heartbeat. So what are you talking about? So I just feel like that's mental. That's in your head. You feel that way, but that doesn't have to be everybody's experience at all. So that is my take on the situation or whatever. I do hope that she can get past whatever mental block she has, though, and have a great relationship with her son. I'm sure she will. But yeah, that's just my take on the situation. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all the next time. Oh, that was ugly.